welcome back. It's Jason from Pro Guitar Studio. Today we're going to take a look at finger picking, and we're going to try to get 4 fingers moving for us. So our thumb, index finger, middle finger, and ring finger. So if you've never used 4 fingers before, it's a great way to get into it. The pattern I'm going to give to you is going to be very simple, just thumb, index, middle, and ring. We're just trying to get those fingers moving, right? So if you're only used to picking with either your thumb and index, or even thumb, index, and middle, that extra finger might feel a little awkward. And the biggest thing you'll face for a little while is tension, right? So trying to actually move that finger independently, all the tension that it creates in your hand. So take it slow. If you feel any pain or anything in your fingers as you go, definitely give it a break. But let's just dive right in here and I'll show you what this is all about. So without my fingers here on the fretting hand, if I'm looking at the picking hand, I did thumb on the low E string, index on the D, middle finger on the G, and ring finger on the B. I should probably turn this way a little bit so you can see it. All right, so in this case, if you're used to anchoring your pinky finger, you might feel more comfortable floating just because of the tension that'll create with your fingers, but whatever works for you. So in this case here, to start off, to make it really simple, if you just hold an E major chord, so the first fret, string 3, second fret, string number 5 and 4, you can try to practice this pattern. All right, and take it nice and slow at first. So any chord in the 6th string, like a G chord, can work too, even just like the. That'll just give you some variety to play with, right? Now, when I'm playing here, I'm playing an E major chord, so just to make it more fun for you, I'm playing an E major chord in an inversion. So I'm playing the 6th fret, string number 4 with my ring, 4th fret, string number 3 with my index, and 5th fret, string number 2 with my middle. And this is here G sharp, B, E. All right? So it's basically an E over G sharp chord, or in first inversion, E major chord. E over G sharp, there you go. Now, the bass note though is still an E note, so I'm gonna play that to start off, and I'm gonna pick thumb, index, middle, ring, right? Twice on that chord shape, so twice on the E chord. Now the next chord I use is the second chord in the E major scale. And it's going to be an F sharp minor. So I'm playing fret number 7 on the D string, 6 on the G string, and fret number 7 on the B. So we have A, C sharp, F sharp. So essentially with the bass note still remaining as an E note, we're going to call this F sharp minor over E. Starting to see my fingers there. Trying to let you see my picking hand more so than anything. But here's the fretting hand. All right, so we had E with that 3-string inversion, like I said, F sharp minor. And then we're going to slide 2 frets higher, G sharp minor. So 9, 8, 9. Now the cool thing here is, so we'll call it G sharp minor as an inversion there. Those 3 strings, and that's, I guess, as I'm going through it, as I first started playing with this progression, the way I was thinking. So we have a B, in this case a D sharp, and a G sharp. But if we leave the E on the bottom, it becomes an E major 7. So basically we have E, F sharp minor, over E, E major 7. And then back to F sharp minor over E. So down here it would look like this. More awkward to play, and the higher one sounds better. All right, so that's what I was doing for the main progression. I'll slow it down again. If you want to anchor your pinky, I still find it too tight with the extra finger in there. So I prefer to float if I can. All right, just for that finger independence. Now on top of that, I played just through the E major scale. So any E major scale that you might know, go for it, grab onto it, but you don't need to do that improv part. I always just like to add an improvisation section after the chords or example that I'm playing because it's fun to hear, try to give you an idea of what you can do with this, right? But the biggest thing I want you to accomplish in this exercise is getting all 4 fingers on your picking hand moving. And if you've looked at different chord shapes, triad inversions, this will give you a way to actually work on those. As well as your finger picking, okay? So it's pretty simple, but it can be quite challenging to get through. Even those chord shapes can be awkward, okay? So if you have questions about this, please let me know. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos like this each week, and I hope to see you soon.